Please park facing the wall. I know madalas nyong mabasa yan lalo na sa mga mall parking. At alam ko rin na marami sa atin na hindi ito sinusunod. Pero, bakit nga ba gusto ng ilang establishments na pumarada tayo na nakaharap sa pader? Good day! This is Chan of Limited Life at today, pag-uusapan at aalamin natin ang mga dahilan why some establishments are asking us to park facing the wall. At ano-ano ba yung mga pros and cons ng pagparada na nakaharap sa pader. Lahat ng yan at marami pang iba, pero bago natin simulan mga ka-Chanli, eto muna! Maraming klase ang pagparada ng kotse. Pero, ang tatlo sa kadalasang na-encounter natin ay ang parallel, nose-in at nose-out parking. Parallel parking involves maneuvering the vehicle into a space between two parked cars, aligning the vehicle parallel to the curb. This is one of the hardest ways na pag-park ng kotse kasi it requires a lot of skill and judgment to maneuver the vehicle into a tight space. Nose-in refers to parking the vehicle by pulling forward into a parking space. Ito yung pagparada na nakapasok ang nose o front ng auto. Isa ito sa pinakamabilis gawin lalo na kung merong sapat na buwelo, maluwag na espasyo at paslant yung parking space. Nose out involves parking the vehicle by reversing into a parking space. Ito naman yung pagparada na nakalabas ang front ng kotse. Mas mabilis umexit sa parking kapag ito ang ginawa natin. For this content, we will focus sa nose-in parking o pagparada na nakaharap sa pader. Pero teka muna. It's important to understand that establishments or businesses can enforce parking policies, collect fees, and charge penalties. At tayo na nakikiparada lamang ay expected to follow their parking standards and policies. And some of these establishments nga ay asking us to park nose-in o facing the wall. But unfortunately, most Pinoy drivers don't follow this dahil bihira lang talaga nag-enforce ito. Sa katunayan, a lot of us take this as a suggestion only. To be fair, sa sikip ba naman ang mga parking spaces sa ilang establishments, mas madali at practical pa talagang mag-backing o reverse parking. And a lot of us nga ay mas prefer na mag-combat parking or parking a vehicle in such a fashion to make a quick getaway in the event of a firefight. O sa context for ordinary citizen, nakaposisyon yung front ng vehicle natin papalabas. Naka-ready in case magkaroon ng emergency o sitwasyon na kailangan nating umisko po agad. Anyways, in case may establishments kayong alam na nagpe-penalize ng mga hindi naka-nose-in parking, please comment lang kayo sa baba for awareness. Common reasons why establishments are asking us to park facing the wall. Number 1. Convenient. If you ask people the reason why malls are asking us to park nose-in, most of them will answer na mas madali maglagay ng grocery o pinamili sa trunk pag naka-nose-in parking. This is actually true. I experience a lot of difficulties sa paglalagay ng pinamili sa trunk kapag naka-reverse parking. There's just not enough space for the car sa likuran ng auto. Kabaligtaran naman yan pag naka-nose-in parking tayo. Number 2. Security. Mas madali for CCTV and security guards na ma-identify ang vehicle pag naka-nose-in. Mas nababasa agad kasi ang car model at hindi na need umikot just to recognize the vehicle's name. Also, pag nakabangga, sagi o gasgasan driver, hindi agad ito makakalabas. Same reason kaya umiiwas daw ang ilang carnappers and kidnappers sa nakatalikod na kotse. May ilang bangko nga na nagre-require na nose-in parking ang gawin for security purposes para mas matagalan daw makalabas sa mga hold-uppers in case magnakaw sila. Importante kasi yung additional extra seconds sa paghuli sa kanila. Number 3. Safety. Mas mahirap pero mas safer daw lumabas ng parking pag naka-nose-in kasi mas kita ng ibang drivers yung reverse light ng kotse. They will typically give way para makalabas ka. Also, mas dahan-dahan umexit ang naka-nose-in kesa sa naka-nose-out kaya less ang chance ng sudden collision. In case mabangga ka naman habang nakaparada o nagbabaking pa exit, less expensive ang damage ito kasi likuran ng auto ang masisira. Protected ang engine na kadalasan ay nasa unahan ng kotse. Obviously, mas importante at mas mahal yung mga component na nasa front ng vehicle. Number 4. Etiquette. Technically, hindi ito parking facing the wall pero might as well mention this for awareness. For alfresco restaurant, basic etiquette na you don't park na nakatalikod dito kasi yung usok ng kotse ay malalanghap ng mga kumakain. Big no-no yan. Let's be respectful and park nose in pag alfresco. Sa dami nga ng sinabi natin kanina, surprisingly, wala daw ron ang totoong dahilan bakit tayo pinagpapark na nakaharap sa pader. Ano pala talaga ang totoong rason? Ang short answer ay wall maintenance. Establishments don't want their walls stained by exhaust fumes or hit by rear bumpers, kaya they want drivers to park facing the wall. Usually, mas madali kasi matansya ang espasyo sa harapan kaysa sa likuran, kaya less bangga o sabit during parking. Also, medyo expensive din talaga ang mag-maintain ng wall paint. Mahirap linisin ang pader na may mancha ng usok ng tambucho at gasgas mula sa mga bangga ng kotse. At mahal magpintura, we're talking of hundreds of meters of wall here. Hindi biro ang gastos sa maintenance niyan. Anyways, knowing the reason why establishments want us to park facing the wall and considering na kakonti lang talaga ang sumusunod dito, we may need to compromise. A slanted parking or 45 degrees front-facing parking I think is the middle ground. Mas madali pumasok ng nose-in o paharap, mas safer din lumabas kesa sa 90 degrees parking. Pero, mas konting vehicle ang ma-accommodate ng space. Thus, mas maliit ang possible parking revenue. Remember, business pa rin ang pay parking. Kaya, bihira ka makakita ng ganyang klaseng parking slots. Pero who knows, baka magkaroon ng change of heart. Ayun lang! I hope na nakatulong itong video na to. Thank you for watching this content. Don't forget to like and subscribe sa ating Siya Limited Life YouTube channel and follow my Facebook and TikTok accounts for more related contents. Hanggang sa susunod mga ka-Chanli! Drive safely! Ingat!